Hello, my name is Jeff Rolka, and if you follow me on Twitter, you will have seen that I did not release videos last week because, as you can probably tell, if you're familiar with the sound of my voice, I have not been entirely well. I have a little bit of a persistent virus, and it has fairly well thrashed my voice. Singing is more or less out of the question. Talking is barely possible. But what I realize is this is a very good opportunity to show you when it's not a good time to sing. So I'm going to sacrifice myself for the sake of this video and your education. It's really not that big of a deal, though. One of the things that I tell my clients is that there are times when you are sick where if it's just a body fatigue, it's still okay for you to sing. You can still go through your vocalizations. You just need more rest. You need to stay hydrated. Lots of nice fluids, think room temperature fluids. Nothing too terribly hot, nothing too terribly cold, just to kind of keep you hydrated and help your body to work through whatever it's dealing with. And then there are times when you get things like what I've got. And between things draining onto my vocal fold and coughing for hour upon end through the night, my vocal folds are certainly a little bit inflamed and not feeling great. And that has the impact of basically preventing me from making a successful transition through the secondo passaggio. And when that is occurring, it's better to take some rest. So let me show you what's happening. And I'm going to unpack that as we go here. My normal vocal range, and I'll show you here on the piano, this is middle C. And my transition point into my upper register occurs right around here or here. Kind of, depending on the day, it's going to be one of those two. Okay? Now, that means that up until about this point, I'm still on my thyroarytenoid dominant voice, my chest voice. That being said, I'm making a transition and I'm lightening that approach to my voice so that when I do transition through into my head voice or cricothyroid dominant singing voice, it's a smooth transition. Well, listen to what happens here. I'm going to start here on a nice E vowel. Pardon me. E. Now it's going to start getting a little bit less connected to my voice as I get here. You can hear it cracking. Sorry. One more maybe. And there's nothing. So as I'm lightening my attachment to the thyroarytenoid muscle, there's just too much irritation and inflammation to allow the cricothyroid muscles to adequately grab onto the vocal fold and elongate it and make a smooth transition. And so for me, I have to take some vocal rest, stay hydrated, go and see my general practitioner if I can, which I actually did yesterday, and see what they have to say for me. So as always, I hope this helps. If you are struggling with your voice, if you don't know where your secondo passaggio is, that's very key. You've got to figure that out so that you know when it's okay to do a bit of vocalizing when you're still under the weather. Find that out. If you're still sick, you're having problems, it's always a good thing to see your MD if you can. Take really good care of your voices. You only get one, so you got to take really good care of it. Take vocal rest as appropriate. I hope this helps. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for putting up with my croaky voice in this video. And fingers crossed, next week I'm going to see you back at 100% with some good stuff, hopefully some new warm-ups and things like that. Thanks as always. Bye.